every process that we've offered, including the focus wheel, is for the purpose of helping you to go general enough that you stop blocking the signal.
Okay.
The signal is there for you, but sometimes the details, when you believe something that is flawed, when you believe you are inappropriate, that's a flawed premise and you can't get around it. Your life will keep reflecting things going wrong for you if you believe that you are inappropriate.
Yes.
It's a flawed premise.
Yeah.
And as long as you hold that flawed premise, you are blocking the signal of the well-being that you seek. So the more you block it, the more you want it, but the more you want it, the more you block it, and the more you block it, the more you want it. And so you get this tug of war going on between you and you because the energy is moving, but you're not allowing it. And so what a belief is only a thought that you keep thinking. It's only an active vibration. So the question that you want to ask yourself is the belief or the active vibration serving me or hindering me? If it's serving you, the belief feels good when you think it. If it's hindering you, the belief feels bad when you think it. And every process that we've ever offered, and there are many of them and many more coming, is to get you to find some way of going general enough about the subject at hand that you stop blocking your own well-being in the process. So think about the focus wheel. The focus wheel is a process where we encourage you, something has happened and you know that you want something. You know you want it, you're just not getting it. And so you make your statement of desire, and it's irritating even to make that statement of desire because it's a statement of desire that feels bogus because it isn't happening. So you're in a sort of wad of resistance because what you want isn't. There's no evidence of the manifestation of it. So then we encourage you to see the focus wheel like a big clock, so to speak, and write some circles around this, 10 or 12 circles around the outside edge, and make your statement of desire and write that right in the center of your focus wheel. I want
X.
I want X. I want a lover, or I want more money, or I want a better job, or I want to live more abundantly, or I want an improvement in my body. Whatever it is, I want. Now you've written it, but you don't believe it. And the evidence that you're living supports the fact that you don't believe it. So the focus wheel is offered in order to help you to let go of that cork, to do something different than what you've been doing. So now we encourage you, the premise of the focus wheel is, you know those merry-go-rounds that are out there in the playground that sometimes the kids had them going so fast that when you tried to get on, it just spun you off in the bushes? But if they would slow it down, you could get on, then you could all speed it up together. Well, the focus wheel is like that. You've got beliefs that are moving so fast that you can't fix them. When you try, you just get spun off in the bushes. It's something that you believe too much. You believe it so much that when you try to change that belief, it doesn't work. There's too much momentum in the unhelpful belief. Yeah. So the focus wheel was one of the first processes that we offered in helping you to go more general. We weren't calling it that in those days, but we said, try to find something that you already believe that doesn't throw you off in the bushes. So you just start stabbing in the dark a little bit. You just start reaching for something that is about this desire that doesn't throw you off in the bushes. In other words, it doesn't make you wad up in a knot. It fits. So let's say that what you are looking for is more financial abundance. And you're not living it, you don't even believe it, but you're willing to play the stupid focus wheel process game because you do believe that some people are benefiting. You do have some beliefs, and you do want things to go better. So you think a thought such as, I suppose things could go better for me. Off in the bushes because you don't believe it. I really need a lot of money and I need it fast. Off in the bushes because you don't believe that it's going to come. A lot of people have money. Well, I hate them. Off in the bushes. Off in the bushes you go. So you still haven't found a general enough thought that lets you make a statement and put it on the wheel. You're trying, but you can feel all you've done so far is just aggravate the fact that you're not where you want to be. It's just annoying. So then you say, there are areas of my life where things are going well. You didn't get flung off on the bushes on that one. Not money, off in the bushes you go. There are some things that are going well. So you write, some things are working for me. That felt pretty good. You found a general statement that in that one statement, your vibration softened. You are less resistant than you were before, which means now you are less resistant than you were before. You have access to thoughts that you didn't have access to before. In other words, in today's conversation, your grid is beginning to fill in with other ideas. So then you think, I remember worrying about such and such, and it turned out all right. So maybe things are working out for me. Didn't get thrown off in the bushes again. Now you've got two statements on your wheel. They both felt pretty good. And you are slightly distracted from the fact that you don't have any money. In other words, you feel a little better than you felt. And now you're sort of beginning to pick up some momentum. You've raised your vibration enough that ideas are beginning to flow. You don't feel abundant enough for abundance to avalanche into your experience, but you sure feel better than you felt a little bit ago. So then you say, some ideas will come to me. Didn't get thrown off in the bushes. It might even be fun to watch for ideas coming. That sort of is kind of how it works. This might be fun to watch this unfold. I like the idea of being a deliberate creator. I do believe I create my own reality. I haven't known how I do it, but I sure like finding out how I do it. I know I'm a teacher. I want to teach through example. It's fun to figure this stuff out. I know that words don't teach. I'm feeling better already. I can feel that I'm on a path of less resistance than I was on. I'm looking forward to what's coming next. I have been a pretty good provider. I've worked harder than I really want to, but I always figure it out. I can see how I've let things come only to the degree that I believe them. And I believe I can expand my beliefs. I believe I can expand my beliefs. I believe that everybody is the recipient of as far as they are able to believe. Ooh, I really like the idea of stretching how far I believe. I adore the idea of expanding my belief. I believe that law of attraction will bring things proportionate to what I believe. I'm excited about realizing that it's open-ended. I'm just beginning to scratch the surface of abundance in so many areas of my life. This is really a fun thing. And now you look at what you wrote in the center of that circle, and now you believe it. You don't doubt it. You moved your vibration by going general to a place that it has not been before. And now your entire point of attraction has shifted, because in the same way that the ideas began to flow to you during the process of the focus wheel, all things in the universe related to you have shifted too. And now conversations show up differently. Ideas show up differently. Offerings show up differently. Now evidence of your shift shows up everywhere around you. Don't you really like this stuff? Don't you like being the deliberate creator of your own experience? Don't you like knowing that all you have to do is get a handle on something that you want and then bring yourself into vibrational alignment with that idea of what you want? And don't you feel satisfied? Isn't that the only place that worthiness will ever come from? Isn't it necessary for you to decide and achieve before you feel worthy? Don't you want to show yourself that you can achieve the vibrational place in order to allow what the universe has been attempting to give you all along? Don't you love knowing that it's been in your vortex all along and that the cooperative components have already been gathered, and that just now, because you were willing to do this focus wheel and go general, that you became a cooperative component to your own desire, and now you and your desire are coming closer together? Is the grid making sense to you? Do you accept that you have a point of attraction that you have some measure of control over? Do you believe that there are things in the vortex that are precursors to manifestations that are all queued up and just waiting for your readiness? Do you understand what preparing your readiness really is? Do you think that you have to work your way into readiness or chill your way into readiness? Do you think that you have to plan your way into readiness or meditate your way into readiness? Do you think that you have to work your way into readiness or play your way into readiness? Is it about tension or is it about ease? Struggle, tension, effort, or is it about fun, relaxation? Fun, that's a really good one. Fun, flow, pleasure, allowing, joy. balance, simple, relaxed, trust, faith, knowing, ease. So where's effort in that? Where's playful in that? Where's work in that? Where's ease in that? Where's trying? Where's letting? Where's allowing? Sort of getting what we're talking about? Effort, not so much. Allowing, relaxing, being. We have enjoyed this interaction more than words can convey. And it is nice that we don't need to depend only upon words to convey it, because this has been a vibrational gathering. Talked about lots of things. We want to leave you with just a handful of things that we want you to take away from this, because we have clearly moved into new places in our understanding of the vibrational beings that you are and the lives that you are creating. We're going to give you the most profound statement that has ever been given in all of humanity. And we want so much for you to take it to heart and live it with everything you've got every day. Chill out. Be easier, be easier, be easier. Give everyone you can the benefit of the doubt, especially you. Look for reasons to feel good, and if you can't find any, take a nap. In other words, don't bang around out there trying to sort out manifestations and try to make any sense of them. Because manifestations are only the byproduct of what's going on vibrationally, and once it's manifested, leave it alone. Get on to tending to your grid. Look forward into what's going to manifest next. Do you get it that you are vibrational beings? And do you believe that there is a vibrational reality that you have set forth that will surprise and delight you if you will allow it? And do you understand that the way you allow it is by tending to this grid, which means meditate as often as you can. Once a day is enough. Go general as often as you can. Give people the benefit of the doubt. Look for reasons to feel good. Party. Party. Go to the party. Create the party. Look for fun. Look for reasons to feel good. Look for reasons to feel good and find them. When you find them, focus upon them. When you focus upon them, stay focused upon them long enough that you can get a little momentum going. And trust that law of attraction will always sort it out just right. You have so much non-physical awareness of you that often you are not aware of. And it's simply because you're not in the vibrational frequency, so you can't let it be as obvious as we all think it is. If you will try a little harder to feel for that non-physical energy that's there, helping you with the timing of your words, coaching you with the specifics of the words that you offer, you're going to discover that you can live in this magical world where, like the little kid that you once were, things can just keep turning out for you and turning out for you and turning out for you and turning out for you. Life is supposed to be good for you. It's supposed to be good for you, for all of you. And if it isn't, there's just a little vibrational tweaking that is required, far less than any of you believe when you are in that place of not being pleased. We have enjoyed this interaction immensely. There is great love here for you. And as always, we remain in the vortex.